Nathan Adlin here with the Fast Lane car, and guess what I've got? This is a Ford C-Max, but it's not a regular Ford C-Max. See that? It's a Ford C-Max plug-in hybrid, and it's not just a regular plug-in hybrid version of the C-Max. It's actually got a lot of different stuff in it. Check it out next on the Fast Lane car. Meet the 2014 C-Max Energi. Now it looks familiar because it's essentially a Ford C-Max, but there's an addition. There's a nifty little plug-in port which allows this vehicle to run on electricity. Now, electricity alone can get this baby 21 miles. Not bad. So just like the Chevy Volt and other plug-in hybrids, it's the same exact plug that you use to plug in here. And yeah, there is a little bit of a blue light there that grows and intensifies as the charge becomes more and more useful. Here's the cool part. This vehicle has 3 modes when you're driving. Automatic, which basically says, okay, I'm going to balance out battery power and gas power, give you the best or optimum MPG. Then you have EV Now. I kid you not, that's what you do. You hit it, tells you EV Now. That means at that very moment, you're going to be in EV power as long as there's power in the batteries to do it. And then EV Later. What you could do is actually tell it, I want to store up the power from the engine and all the regenerative braking power into the battery, but use it later on and just have it as a gas car. Either way, this vehicle on a full tank of gas and a full charge, over 600 miles range. My first question, Gil, is about the differences between this vehicle and the regular C-Max.
So the C-Max hybrid, and this is a C-Max plug-in hybrid, so we call it the Energi. So the differences between the two, the powertrain is identical, except this has an auxiliary pump on the transmission, so when we're driving EV mode, has a larger battery, 7.6 kilowatts versus 1.4 kilowatt hours.
So what do you get when you combine the electric motor with the gas engine? Check this out, 195 brake horsepower. I bet you're wondering what the difference is between the regular C-Max and the C-Max Energi when it comes to your pocketbook. Well, I'll tell you, $7,000 approximately, and that's before, of course, the tax rebate. But more importantly, 7 horsepower more, and with the C-Max Energi, 100 miles per gallon equivalent, or MPGE. That's impressive considering the regular C-Max gets 47 miles per gallon. Hey Gil, can you tell me about the new top speed in all electric mode and also the range?
85 miles.
Ford wanted us to know, and they wanted you to know, that they built a car that can return a little bit of joy to the driver who really wants to push it around a corner. And indeed, today, we've pushed it around a few corners and it does well. Okay, it's not fun. No, I'm not going to say it's fun, folks. I'm going to say that it's useful and it provides just enough input to your driving in order to make it interesting. So I will say this is an interesting car, not a fun one. Gil, tell me about the weight difference between those two cars and the performance difference.
Well, it's about 252 pounds weight difference, and that's primarily the battery difference, because this battery is about double the size. Now, from a performance perspective, the only really impact that you'll see is, for instance, in the MPG, the weight. You know, the 43, I'm sorry, versus the 47. It's a heavier vehicle.
Here's a fun thing about the new C-Max Energi. There isn't quite as much storage room as the regular C-Max, and the reason why? Well, there's extra batteries, double the amount, which takes away from the cargo room. But the benefit is you can cruise up to 21 miles in electric-only mode. Of course, with this brief drive, it's really hard to tell whether the C-Max Energi is worth that extra money over the regular C-Max. I can tell you it's pretty good, but on our scale of buy it, lease it, rent it, or forget it, I just don't know yet. But we'll find out soon enough. For the Fast Lane car, this is Nathan Adlin saying see you next time. Now I know it's a little loud, and that's because they have a large generator set up right next to me to power these units, to power these cars. This can be put into your house by using guys like Best Buy Super Geeks, whatever the hell they're called. They can actually put these in your house and whammo, you can charge your car up in a couple hours. Pretty cool.